What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are installing some drivetrain upgrades on Gripper, and we're going to do 3 separate videos. The first is going to be the RacerX Lateral Shift Linkage. It is super awesome. It's going to help prevent that side-to-side play. Next up will be the lower engine pitch mount. That is going to help with the drivetrain play and the shift feel. And lastly will be the JXB center carrier bearing support for the 2-piece drive shaft. This is a billet carrier bearing support. I'm excited for all 3 of these guys because the shifting feel on my GR is going to feel excellent. First up is the RacerX Fabrication Lateral Shift Linkage. You know, something about RacerX providing these units in such cool packaging. I mean, the way they package everything is sublime. Honestly, it's pretty amazing. This is supposed to help prevent side-to-side play. Overall shifter feel, it is a very, very nice piece. Comes with all the hardware and the needle bearing, of course. You just got to add a little bit of grease. And the cool thing is they have the instructions on the side. Scan that QR code and that'll give you the step-by-step instructions. So let's get into it. First order of business is the removal of the stock airbox. We have to access the OEM shifter linkage, which sits on top of the transmission. So let's go ahead and remove the airbox. And there we have it. Airbox is out. Pretty simple. When you have the airbox out, you will have full access to the OEM shift linkage, which is located right here. It's a pretty easy process I'm going to take you guys through. Why we're doing this is because of this. You see that play? You see that back and forth play? You feel that in the shifter. So we're going to replace this linkage with the lateral shift linkage from RacerX. This is going to tighten up the entire shift feel. Let's go ahead and remove the retaining clips that are holding in the factory linkage. There's one. That should just pop right off. All right, so that's removed. Then we're going to remove these 2 14mm bolts. One. Two. As you can see, just comes right out. So this little plastic piece actually fits right into this little slot right there, if you can see it. And so we're going to clean that area up, add some more grease to the new unit. And just for comparison's sake, I mean, look at the quality of the new billet shift linkage. Pretty awesome. So we're going to take this off, put it on here with the new needle bearing that was supplied by RacerX, and we're going to reinstall. All right, now that we got this little plastic insert off, we're going to grease it up along with the needle bearing. And just get you some decent bearing grease. Don't go too crazy, but enough to create a fair amount of lubrication. I'm gonna grease up this needle bearing. I'm gonna slide that on. Okay. And then this plastic piece just clips right on like that. Should be good. And just clean up any excess that you have, obviously, because, you know, we don't want grease going everywhere. And before reinstalling the new units, make sure to clean up this old grease and then add some new bearing grease to this area. And for grease, you can pick up any good, high quality, high temp bearing grease. This is what I use. I'm sure Toyota calls for something different, but I'm sure this is going to be absolutely fine. All right, now that we're greased on both the plastic retainer along with inside the slot that this goes into. Let's go ahead and reassemble. RacerX does provide you with new hardware. These bolts are a little bit longer, so they hold the new billet unit in place. Keep in mind it is aluminum transmission, so you want to make sure you're not over tightening. Just nice snug. Then we're going to slide this on like that. And then you have a new clip that RacerX provides you with. And that's it. Voila! And there you have it, folks. Beautiful billet lateral shift linkage by RacerX. And this is what we got rid of. See how there's no side-to-side play? You're going to feel that in your shifter, and I'm excited to feel it. So everything's installed. Let's get the air box back on and go for a drive. Intake is back on. Looking pretty. Let's see how the shifter feels. All right, let's see how she feels. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That feels great. It's a little notchy, but man, I love it. Holy macaroni, that really tightens up the shift feel. Wow. I highly recommend, guys. Let's go for a drive. All right, time for the review. This shifter feels amazing. Like, it's notchy, but I like that. I can feel everything. Let's do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Feels good. Feels great. Yep. No need for a short shifter. I like the way the stock throw feels. It is way shorter than my SRT4. The stock throw on that bad boy was torture. I was like, yeah! So I went with a Mad Dog 50 on that one, but I like the stock throw on the GR Corolla. It is short enough for me, so I can't imagine going 25 to 50% shorter. But man, this shift linkage, it feels nice and tight. Definitely no side-to-side play. My cup of tea. Definitely recommend. A+. Absolutely. The instructions are so easy too. That QR code that you find on the box that RacerX sends you, super easy to follow. I would rate the install 1 being very, very easy and 10 being very difficult. Probably a 1 or a 2, especially if you don't know how to work on cars. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It'll take about 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour if you're a clean freak and meticulous like me and you got to clean up, you know, everything that you see. The shifter feels awesome. So shout out to RacerX and shout out to my sponsor, 16 Sail, Mark and Paul. You guys rock. Thanks for equipping me with this. So now we get to install the lower pitch mount. And then after that, the GXB Performance Center Carrier Bearing Support, the billet piece. 10 out of 10, RacerX, you guys rock. I'm turning this car into a RacerX car. I'm not complaining. RacerX is the shiz pickles. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to Chris's Car Chronicles. I almost forgot the name of my channel. Subscribe to Chris's Car Chronicles. There you go, guys. More videos and install videos to follow. Cheers.